Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Mr. Abel Longoria. Anyone that knows Abel, they know that he's in the insurance game. But you've actually started another company, and I've seen you actually work on it for how long now?
About a year.
About a year, right? I remember you brought it up. We were hanging out one time, and there's a subculture, obviously, that's not that I don't know if a lot of people are aware of, but I mean, there's a subculture of people that go to festivals, and this is kind of your niche market. So talk about a little bit. What is the company's called? Down to Fest.
DTF, I like it.
Bobby's right. DTF also a little bit.
We're all DTF today.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
Down
bit.
to Fest.
Yeah, Down to Fest.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about it and who's the niche group and how are you servicing it?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's Down to Fest, and it's for the music festival community. Mm-hmm. It's a really interesting group of people, and it's really cool group of people. You would think that, it's just a bunch of party animals, but...
So not like Tejano music the way JJ goes to.
No,
not like that.
No accordions at these.
Yeah, no accordions, but you might have a guy playing a shovel. I've seen that out there before. It's all sorts of stuff, but it's just a really, really cool community of people. And they spend a ton of money on swag and stuff, and there's a whole... when you go to a music festival, there's like a style. Mm-hmm. There's definite, and it's hard to find the clothes. It's hard to find the things. If you're there at the festival, it's great. But a lot of people already spent all their money on stuff, and it's just kind of hard. So what I've done is I put together an online marketplace where we've got all of the best festival items and vendors, creators, artists, and we put it all on one website, downtofest.com, so people can buy their swag, get their stuff for music festivals. Mm. In one solid good place. So
if you're listening to this on the radio, you have no idea what we're checking out right now. But Abel's in this. I'm gonna turn off the lights just for the cameras. But Abel's in.
There you go.
He's like a wizard.
That's right.
Like a wizard that's lit up. And in these are little heart. You can't even tell, but it's like you're pretty unique looking for the most part. And that's kind of the point, right? Of these different festivals.
You can't go to the store and buy something like this for sure.
Absolutely not. Yeah, no, it's all about being unique, being different, expressing yourself, but there's a ton of cool little tricks that you need when you go to festivals.
Let's talk about those.
It's dark, right? So this cloak that I'm wearing right now, it lights up.
It's a cloak.
Wizard cape, cloak, whatever you want to call it. It's called the Firefly Coat. Cloak is the formal definition. It's actually made from a company in Austin called Austin Bright Light Design. Super cool people. And that's actually one of the things I really like about this too. Every single vendor I work with, it's like a small business, mom and pop people. So when you buy from Down to Fest, you're not supporting like corporations.
Walmart or whatever.
Yeah, it's actual people who do like a happy dance when you make their purchase. So it's kind of cool. But the lights, right? So one of the things people like when they go out is they like to light themselves up so they don't lose their friends, because you're just literally walking and turning your head.
Remember Mr. Peanut? Where were we at ACL?
Yeah, we were at Mr. Peanut.
I couldn't find Abel. He had Mr. Peanut up in the air, and
it's called a totem.
A totem, right? And so I was following Mr. Peanut most of the festival. We actually hung out that one time.
Yeah.
And so it is hard though, because there's a sea of people, people running from one band to another. Right. Some people want to cut out a little early because they like the new band, and of course they always overlap the musicians on purpose.
Right.
And then so to find, I mean, obviously right now I think you would find Abel.
Yeah, you can find
him anywhere in the world right now.
Yeah. So that's
just follow the electric cloak.
The electric cloak, the wizard cloak.
That's right.
But that's the main point. You want to stand out so that your friends know where you're at.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because it's so much displacement when it comes to these festivals. You hang out, you come with 5 or 6 people, and then by the end of the festival, because this is an all-day thing.
And it's also part of the fashion.
It is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's there's a lot of fashion to it. I mean, some people like to go with, nothing on. That's kind of like, it's whatever you kind of want to go, and that's what's neat about it.
It's one of those parties, huh?
Yeah,
it is all self-expression and whatever you want to roll with, but a lot of it is also actually practical as well,
Let's talk about some of those practical ones. Like, what are you selling?
Absolutely. So here are like a hand fan, right? So you get in the crowd, super duper hot. Just having a fan to blow yourself.
You have no idea how important that is.
You have no idea. People, friends are like, oh, fans, like, what's the big deal with fans? Like, okay, you come to one of these festivals and hang out outside.
Texas, 95 degrees.
Texas, 95 degree heat all day and tell me that this isn't a lifesaver. Like, this is a lifesaver. They're
For
amazing. Sure. These right here, these are like little, like those Stay Cool towels, you can buy them at the store, but these are pretty. They have like unipandas on them and rainbows, so people really like them.
So you wet them, you put them around your neck, and you stay cool, or wherever.
Exactly, right. So those are cool. We've got these cool little pendants. These don't really have as much of a cool function, the lights going out over here, but you can't really see it, but there are geometric wooden pendants that glow up at night. They're really pretty wooden necklaces during the day. At night they glow up, and they're pretty little lanterns. So there's a lot. We have t-shirts that we sell.
Cool glasses.
Yeah, we have cool glasses as well that are just kind of fun. You look at stuff, and then instead of it being a normal light, the light turns into a heart. It's like a heart reflective thing. So there's all sorts of stuff. As far as what we sell,
sure,
we have all sorts of plans to do events. The real goal, I want to take an RV around to different festivals and, basically have that RV be like a walking stage, a moving stage, have people play for people at the campsite when they're going to bed. I want to do things like that. I have a YouTube channel that I'm starting to create, help people with different fest ideas, enhance their campsite, how to stay safe, supplement so that way you don't die, like really important stuff like that. I've just been doing it for a really, really long time, and I have this like massive knowledge, and I just feel like I should help people.
It's so funny you say that. I was just at one. I think you were at the one where we missed each other or whatever.
Oh yeah, Float Fest.
Float Fest. And then I was talking to some people, and they said the first time they went, they had no idea what was going on. It was chaos. You don't know what shoes to wear or what to expect or how much food to bring or the campsites and how to do it. And then the second year, they're like, now we get it. And they said every single year they get more and more in tune of what's needed. But you've been to so many. The site itself is to kind of help the novice like Bobby and I, because I
wouldn't know.
Yeah. Like what to do, what to expect, what do I need, how do I find my friends?
Yeah, exactly.
All that kind of stuff.
All sorts of stuff. Like the littlest tricks, right? So, for example, you're going back to campsite, and let's say you have a friend that you meet, and you're like, hey, come to my campsite. Like, how the hell are you going to find your campsite?
Right.
Well, if you put little signs from the festival to your campsite, like this
way,
like
directional signs, like an open house?
Like directional signs to open house. This way to dolphin camp, and then people can find your dolphin camp, and you have music and stuff playing, and it's like really fun. A good way to meet girls, like it's like, I don't know, just little things like that I've just seen other people do over time. Like it helps. Putting a phone leash on, having a phone leash is super duper
Explain
important.
A phone leash for me.
It's a phone leash.
A phone leash is something you connect to your phone and then basically like hook it to a belt loop, and you won't lose it. Like even if you drop it, lose it, it's never going to come out. It's like you'll never lose your phone.
So you clip it to yourself.
You clip it to yourself. Yeah,
I love it.
Those types of little tricks.
So how can everyone get some more information about all this stuff?
Absolutely. Go to downtofest.com, check it out. And we have an Instagram page as well that we're trying to promote as well. It's got a lot of fun festival inspiration ideas, outfits, and the page is dtf.downtofest.
Cool. We'll take a quick break. Be right back with Bobby and JJ Radio.